So it's Mark and Grace again. We've been on quite the journey to try to help fix home care a little bit. We would like people like Grace to stay in their home as long as possible and do it through family managed or assisted living services. We've been working on it for quite a while. This is the government website right here. You can see Ontario. And I'm just going to cover a couple of items quickly, okay? So you can go here and you can look at many things. Grace and I have looked at many things here, okay? So this one here just shows you that home and community services are for people of all ages who require care in their home, at school, or in the community. Doesn't matter your age, Grace. Seniors with complex medical conditions of all ages can often stay in their homes if they have some support.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You have to speak up loudly.
Yes, it's good to know.
Speak up loudly, right? So it doesn't matter if you have a complex medical condition, you can stay in your home. Some individuals with chronic conditions, that would be you with your diabetes and your memory or their, borderline dementia, right? Right there, Grace.
Yes.
And then there's palliative care, people who are passing away at home, and individuals who require post-acute, so after hospitalization or surgery or something. And person with, they say disabilities, I prefer the word challenges, who require a caregiver over a longer period to remain safe at home. So you come under chronic conditions, and they've changed the wording a little bit since the last time I printed this off, and that's why I'm here using it. So, I'm just going to go down. I want to check a couple of things, that's all. So, you can appeal everything, obviously, right? That's what that's about. But here's what we want to see right down here, the types of services in your home. So there's nursing care, which is help taking medications, which I help you with all day long, right?
Yes.
Your food and your insulin goes together, right?
Yes.
So we try to keep you, otherwise you're fine. That's called an instrumental activity of daily living, your medications. But all of your basic activities of daily living, we'll see when we come up to them, are fine. You're absolutely the perfect candidate for family managed home care. So the nursing care helps you take medications. The physiotherapy is help for back pain, mobility problems, blood circulation, pain relief, and relaxation. Do I help you with any of those?
Yes, you do.
Speak up. What do I help you with?
It's a long list.
Just go ahead. Can you read it there? Just go off the list that we just read, Grace. Don't make up your own list. Look at the list we just read.
I cannot read.
Do I help you with your back pain?
Yes.
Right, of course, right? And your
Yes.
mobility problems, before you couldn't walk, I showed you the stretch for your figure 4, right?
You help me. You train me with the appropriate exercises, which help me to strengthen
Yes.
my weakness.
And pain relief and relaxation I help you with.
Yes.
And then there's occupational therapy. These are considered to be professionals, right? Including help to make day-to-day activities easier and make it easier to move around in your home.
I can almost see all around the different types of pain in my body.
Yeah, but we moved on from pain.
Yes.
Now we're on occupational therapy. So you have to stay with me, okay? Because I don't have time to fool around today. We're being very quick. This is a quick video. So occupational therapy help to make your day-to-day activities easier, make it easier to move around in your home.
Oh, yes.
So for example, your taps were leaking, I fixed your taps. They're even going to tell you later home repair, okay?
Okay.
And your mixing valve in your shower wasn't working, so we replaced the mixing valve in the shower so you could have a warm shower, right? And originally, because of your diabetic retinopathy, I didn't even know what it was, but your burning eyes, I changed your light bulbs and things like that, remember? And the brightness of your TV and everything?
You're very detailed.
Did all of that, right? And then speech language, I don't have to help you with that. Your language skills are exemplary. And then there's some social work here, including to cope and manage stress and help for families to address conflicts. That takes up a lot of our time.
Yes.
Hopefully that's finished. We don't want to have any conflicts, Grace. We just want to work it out. And then also under the professional, remember these are the professional designations, right? Healthcare professionals. And the last one is healthy eating, including helping to assess eating habits and create a healthy eating plan. Done all of that for you, right? Almost
Yes.
everything on our list except the
Very
language.
comprehensive list.
Yeah.
It's a good guideline for any helpers.
Those are all basically
Daily requirements.
instrumental activities of daily living. They're requirements of daily living, right?
Yes.
And then personal support services, or like a personal support worker, does things like helping washing and bathing. You don't need that, right?
No.
No. Mouth care, hair care. I color your hair, but only to save money, right? And then
And look good all the time.
and look good all the time. And then preventive skin care,
Yes.
right? I get you some different lotions in that when your skin was itchy. And hand and foot care. You go get your nails done once a month, mani-pedi.
Actually, continue to help me actually to continue my all the good habits, good results before my sickness.
Yes. So getting in and out of chairs or vehicles or beds, do you need help with that?
Yes.
Pardon me?
Yes, you help me.
I never helped you get out of a chair or a car in your
get
life.
out. I thought you want me to
It says,
provide
do you need
me
help
with-
getting in and out of chairs, vehicles, or beds?
I'm sorry, I did not hear
Okay, so you
right.
have to listen, right? Do you need help dressing and undressing?
No.
Can you speak up and into the mic? Sit a little closer even. Put your face, lean into it and speak
No,
into it.
This is the
Dressing and undressing?
no.
No. Do you need help eating?
Well, guidance.
Yeah, but you need help
Happy.
eating. Do you need somebody to
No.
put the fork in your mouth?
No.
Do you need help toileting?
No, I don't.
No. So basically, you don't really need help with any of this. And these are all the basic activities of daily living, okay?
Yeah, of
You're
course.
fine. That means you can live by yourself, but you do need help. And it means that you're more than capable. You should not be in a nursing home. And then down here is the homemaking portion of home care, okay?
Yes.
They do house cleaning. Do you need help with house cleaning?
To a certain extent, but the very basic thing, I may be able to do it with your guidance and help.
You're physically capable, but like sorting your laundry might be a bit of an issue. Even say it's doing your laundry, you might need some help with that, right?
Guidance.
And you're shopping, so you need help with your groceries. And when we even take you out and buy you some special underpants that support your belly and your back and
I
everything,
can
right?
ask for more detail.
And you need, this is the government. This is what the government wants to do, Grace. It's beautiful.
Yes.
And banking, you need help with your banking and you're paying your bills, right?
Yes.
And you can't plan your menus, right?
Well, of course, I need guidance from you. Will make my outcome better in everything.
Mm-hmm. And preparing menus, I prepare your menus, but there's no children to care for, right?
Yeah.
And then this is what I'm talking about. This is family managed home care or self-directed care, okay?
Yes.
So this program is available for the following people with home care needs: children with complex medical needs, not you; adults with an acquired brain injury, that's debatable; but you are in extraordinary circumstances, and we've seen before that extraordinary circumstances mean that you need frequent and unscheduled visits,
That's
emergency
very true.
drop-in, just checks and everything. You need a friend. What you really need, what we really want for somebody like you, is one-on-one care. That's how you get comfortable, and that's how the person can keep track of your metabolism throughout the day, day after day, and give you the proper diet and the proper medications, Grace.
Yes, I also want to add that even though I'm retired, but I still able to continue using my knowledge and skills that I gained from my job to continue helping group activities, volunteer work. With your help, I'm able to produce something.
Yeah, you did. We even volunteered with Kicking for Kids, a fundraiser, soccer fundraiser, to buy electronic devices for children with challenges.
Of course, with
So
your help.
so now, you may have to pay for some of these programs, because sometimes you don't get all the money from the government. You have to pay some yourself, right? Depending on the level of care and everything you want. But here they have meal services, transportation, caregiver support and respite, adult day programs, home maintenance and service repairs, which I do for you, right?
Yes. You do.
Friendly visiting services, which I do for you. See, if one person is doing it, they do all of this all of the time, and it's continuity. And somebody like you, elderly, a little bit worried about things, you form a nice, comfortable bond where you can start to produce hope molecules, right?
Of course, all this happens.
And instead of having somebody come here for an hour and charge an hour and a half travel time, to, like we can do this. We can save the government 30% of the cost by boarding you with a family. That's for sure.
In addition
And
to money saving that you achieve by you, Grace is also able to enjoy the continuity benefits.
Yes, that's very important.
Very important.
Metabolism.
That's why I bring it in.
Yes. And then there's security checks, social or recreational services. We're always going out and doing stuff and talking to people, right? Emergency response, we've used them a couple times. Home referral, independence training. I'm always trying to teach you to be independent, right?
All this
And look at this, psychogeriatric consulting. That means consulting for you for Alzheimer's disease and related dementias, right? We basically almost wrote a whole new book on this, right? Combining all various forms of treatment into one, and then changing, because they can't do this for you in a nursing home. In a nursing home, they cannot. It actually creates non-degenerative dementia. Your type of dementia is caused by depression, chronic stress, anxiety, and not sleeping properly, which is a result of those two. Similar to the person who has no money and says, I'm so poor I can't pay attention. That's what's happening, Grace. And we can't allow that to happen anymore. People like you should be able to go live with a family. And then there's behavioral supports. And you can take, here's a list, here's assisted living services. That was family managed, right? For people with, what was the word again? Extraordinary circumstances, right? And then this one here is assisted living services support people who need a greater level of service than what can be provided with scheduled visits. Typically through Ontario Health at Home, but without the medical monitoring or 24/7 nursing supervision provided in long-term care homes. It's not that you don't need the supervision and everything, it's that you need to be outside and have a diet tailored to you. You can't eat institutional diet food. You have diabetes. You need to get out and be active. You need to build the power plants in your muscles, right? There's certain things you need to do. So, these services are targeted towards let me just scroll down one more and we'll find you. High-risk seniors. An individual who is deemed eligible based on an assessment that considers an individual's cognitive ability, mobility, communication skills, and several other factors. This is never here before. This is new. They've changed everything. We're going to show people a new movie tomorrow that they made changes in 2023. They're changing it right now. Since we've been involved in this, they started to change it. Now we want to really be involved. I want to claim the credit for the Jewish people, man, to be honest with you. Because this is how I figured this out. And this is why it should be done. And it should be the Jewish people, me particularly, you should get credit for some of what's happening right now. If you look at my movies, our movies for the last year and a half, you can see them, right? So this is the first time we've seen them talk about cognitive ability, right? You remember, right? Shaking your head, nobody can hear that. There's no marbles.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at it. Yes.
Right? So your cognitive ability, you have some challenges with memory. Your mobility is fantastic. Your communication skills, if people will give you the chance, are fantastic, right?
Okay.
That's too low.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I express my idea if I forget?
Okay, so you have high-risk seniors, okay? So that means you need people coming by all the time. It doesn't even say that right there. We forget it in other videos, though. People can see it, though, right? And here's how to make a complaint, which we've done. And then this here is assisted living services. Oh, this is new, too. Response to complaints with 60 to 10 days. Huh. Oh, if there's a... Oh, look at that.
What?
Well, this is new too, a new complaint process if you can't get your money for the assisted living.
Wow.
Huh. They might be making it better.
Oh, updated. What day was updated?
July 12th, 2024.
Well, it's very current.
Yeah, 5 days ago.
Yes. Good.
They're starting to use our language even. It's incredible. People think we're crazy, but it's true, isn't it? Ha! Now here we are, sitting here. You can see the Bowflex in the background because I got my Bowflex here now so I can keep exercising. So Grace, was that a bit of a surprise?
Yeah, well, it's a very pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
I want to share with you and everybody the simple mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, I mean, your idea make you a good person. My idea make me one good person. Two of us together, we make the third good,
Well,
results.
we actually, this is what we're trying to talk to Dr. Barris about, working on creating this. So they're actually changing. People will see tomorrow they're getting rid of the old Home Care Act. But you can see everything I do for you here, and it's all necessary, and it all points to the fact that when they change it, hopefully they include the fact that people like you can go live with a family instead of a nursing home. That way we won't, we don't need to build more nursing homes. We already have, we can build some, but we already have places, right? And it means we don't have to bring in another 30,000 PSWs, right? So that saves the housing and everything. It means you're better cared for.
Yes.
It means that a family gets the benefit from looking after somebody like you, and you become the goose that lays the golden eggs as long as they keep you happy and alive, right? The government can save 30% while providing a better service. We can have a pilot project. I told Dr. Barris last year we can have a pilot project up and running within 6 months. It looks like they're running on their own a little bit. But
I want to use simple mathematics.
You know what? You know what though, Grace? What I want to say is this is how a Zionist thinks. I did this before. I got to be quite rich before by making my neighborhood better, praying through my actions. That's what I do, right?
Your ambition.
And then the money comes to me, right? And that happened to me before. And then TD stole my money right out of the bank, destroyed everything. I ended up with nothing. And you know from other movies, I got a bad heart. Mind you, my checkup was yesterday or Monday, and my heart rate or my blood pressure was 119/68. I'm doing pretty good for somebody who didn't have triple heart bypass surgery, right? Anyway, sorry to digress.
No.
You can see it in our other videos. And so that's how I think. I try to make everything as much better and bigger picture. And that's what a Zionist really is. Somebody who wants to have a country to call their own where they can protect their children from the danger of others while their actions are beneficent to the world. It's too late for me to protect my children, but my actions can still be beneficent to the world. Right, Grace?
Yes, sir.
We're working together to do that, right?
Make a bigger, more effective project for everybody to benefit.
And we want to solve this. Right now, some of the biggest problems in the world are dementia and diabetes, and we know how to but how to just save so much pain and agony and money, don't we, Grace?
Yes.
We know how to, go ahead.
I want to